intensity continued to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. This is the Capital One Orange Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on the number 3 seed in the playoff, the Alabama Crimson Tide. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. Turner looking to make a play here. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
And your Alabama Crimson Tide will take over 1st and 10.
Made him to play the 29-yard line.
Well, I know people want to talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, with this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years. Mark Ingram and Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs most recently. This is an offense that still wants to control things up front and beat you down.
First down and 10 now. To the air. It's Russell. Looks to his left and makes the completion.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Second down after that completion. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
That's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And looking to throw now on first down. Receiver makes the catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Grab down the middle. It's Callaway. The ball is loose. Oh, and they pick it up. It's still a live ball. They bring him. But a heads-up play to scoop up the tackle and make first down yardage.
The ball is on the ground, but this running back has got to be elated that somehow he's able to get it back. I'll tell you who else is elated. The play caller and his head coach on the sideline.
Alabama has now moved into the red zone. Now in the red zone, it's Russell. Goes to the sideline, steps out after a short gain.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offensive great scoring position here.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to third down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
The Tide offense line up here on first and goal. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Touchdown, Alabama, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. He'll hand it off. Look out, room to run here.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking downfield, it's Brown. Catch made on the right side. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
The defense sits back in his zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Linebackers making some adjustments now. They'll run it here. Breaks free. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. On first and 10, looking to throw. Has his tipped at the line and will fall incomplete. Good play.
In college football today, the quarterbacks get rid of the ball often so fast that this is a great example for young players on the defensive line. If you can't get to the quarterback, watch their eyes and try to get your hands up so when the ball comes, you can knock it away.
And it's a direct snap. The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time, just a few on the play. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this third down. A play action, looking to throw. They'll take a deep shot here. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Now he's bringing it back. Past the 50. The 30. At the 20. Touchdown. Crimson Tide. 6 points for the defense after that relentless return.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms, and he takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Back to pass. It's Brown. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
As expected, this Alabama defense is laying the wood and living in the backfield of their opponent. Such upfield speed, it's dangerous.
This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Hey, this defense continues to just be visible into line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Oh, my gosh. They go for the big play, and they drop. Boy, that hurts, and it hurts their momentum and a chance at a big play.
The Aggies will line up to punt it away. And the returner is brought down. The Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Lets it go quickly. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Dropping back. It's Russell. On the move now. A throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
I mean, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down. Getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. A deep shot to the left side. Catch made down near the 10, and he's still going. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal. Oh, how about that, Chris? This defense has been taken for a ride. I'm not sure if they're overconfident or they just fell asleep a little bit. But whatever the case, they better wake up because now they're facing a goal to go. And I wouldn't be surprised if we get a play into the end zone right here.
That huge play sets up a great opportunity. First and goal just outside the 5. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Direct snap. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
Let's see what they can do here. 3rd down and goal from the 1. It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. They'll try to punch it in again. 3rd and goal at the 1. He had all day back there before throwing the strike. Touchdown, tied.
This guy's starting to prove that he is a mismatch for this defense. 2nd touchdown of the day, and a great job by the coordinator continuing to find unique ways to get this guy on one-on-one opportunities for touchdowns.
They convert the BAT, so the lead is now 21. So after pulling up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. First play of the drive now from the 25. And there's the handoff. And the run moves the ball up to the 33. And the Aggies come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Same tailback, another carry. You bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
They try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Scanning the field, it's Brown. Looking deep to the right side. And the deep shot falls incomplete, but wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line.
This is really what separates a good running back from a great running back. Instead of just being a check down or a possibility involved in the screen game, this guy's actual wide receiver lined up in the backfield. That time you can see the versatility and what he brings to the table. He can come up with a big play.
And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Touchdown, Texas A&M. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
That's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
Point after is good. They're down 14 now, 21-7. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Breaks free. They've got him, but not before making first down yards. They'll move the ball to the 41.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
One play moves the ball to the 41. It'll be first down. Tailback with another carry. Fighting off the defender. Tackled up near midfield at the 48.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open. The quarterback makes the right throw. And look at these yards.
An inside give now from the shotgun. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. To throw, it's Russell. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And the defense tackles him in what should be the final play of this first half. First down. Looking to throw the football. He escapes the pocket. Looking deep down the left side. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Bama.
That's playing to the echo of the whistle here in this first half. They just keep pouring it on. Why not just continue to be aggressive? It's worked out so far for them. What a big lead they've worked up now here in this first half.
Now the try here for the extra point. And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. offense back on the field. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Looking deep downfield to the left. And is intercepted. Could take it all the way. He's at the 50. Now the 40. They'll finally catch him. That's a huge return. They get the takeaway and set the offense up in great position.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
There you go, defense. Listen, it's not been a great day for these guys, but this time they stepped up and took out some of that frustration. Nice play.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Defense not fooled by the wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play. Going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. To throw, it's Russell. Catch made on the left side. Jukes to get past a man. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a first and goal from the 10.
With this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Alabama's offense now lining up on first and goal. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. And they've got him.
Hey, I can understand why they're trying to run the football here, but Chris, let's face it, the way this quarterback's been throwing it around, I'm surprised we didn't see them call his number. He's already thrown for 3 touchdowns.
On third and goal, they'll try to run it in. Oh, and he did not get there. The defense rising up against this elite third down offense. So on fourth down now, out comes the field goal unit. So it'll be a chip shot from the right hash mark. He got it. The field goal's good. And they add to their lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Running out of time in the pocket. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Second and long, backed up at the 8-yard line. Dropping back, it's Brown. Looking for the wideout. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Going for a big play downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
offense still on the field, going to go for it on 4th down. From the shotgun, drops back, bringing pressure. Incomplete, a huge 4th down stand by this defense.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
It's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. And he's brought down there. They've moved it to the 3. Now it's 3rd and goal. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Recovered by the defense, and they're on the move. Past the 50. Now the 40. They'll finally bring him down, but what a play, the takeaway, and a huge gain on the return.
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trailing in the second half, really the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Looking to throw. It's Brown. Grabbed by the receiver. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The Aggies come to the line in a hurry-up. Now someone moved this a bit too early. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. 5-yard penalty makes it 1st and 15 now. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Looks to the left, pass caught. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line, the offense threatening here. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. QB keeper all the way. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Aggies. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
They make the PAT, but still trail 31-14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Out of the 25, no return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Fights through a tackle. And one takes it across the 30-yard line. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. You played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. Let's check out the game summary here so far. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Crucial third down play right here. Scanning the field. It's Russell. Looks left and finds his target there. Oh, and he's ruled down right there. They lose yardage on that play.
Good job here by the defense on third down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
The reserve is tackled down at the 27. And the Texas A&M offense will take over first and 10.
And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. And the Aggies looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Deep.
He'll take a deep shot. The QB throws his third pick of the day. He could go. And they bring him down, but look, there's a penalty marker on the field. Let's see if the officials wipe away this turnover. So one play moves the ball to the 41. Another first down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Man, this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the fourth quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Catch is made down the middle. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Back to pass. It's Brown. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And he throws his third interception of the day. Breaks into the open. Across the 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, Alabama. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception, and what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Point after, knocked right through. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Their championship dreams not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? Look out, he's in the clear. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Forced out of bounds, just short of the end zone.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time before he can get out, they keep him to a short gain.
And he third down conversion coming here in the red zone. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
And the point after is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. Any hopes of staying alive in a playoff depend on making a play, scoring, and scoring quickly here. It's desperation time. Dropping back, it's Brown. He'll take a deep shot here. Incomplete and nearly intercepted yet again. Second down now.
They fail to connect downfield again, and time is a major factor now here in the fourth quarter with the deficit being this big. Just not much working for this offense today.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
What do you know, Chris? Another incompletion. You know, with how inept this passing game has been today, I don't have any confidence that they're going to be able to overcome this big of a deficit in the fourth quarter. If you gave them 2 more quarters, I still don't think they could get it done.
Looking deep downfield with the left. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook?
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in and down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Working clock with the ground game. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. And now a carry here for the fullback. Stopped right there at the line, no gain. Might have thought they could catch the defense off guard by running the fullback there, but they were all over it.
Yeah, that's a great job by this defense of just showing their instincts and awareness here. Like you said, not being fooled at all. They slip it to the fullback, and he doesn't get any yards at all. In fact, he goes backwards. Good job by the D.
And the punt team now on to kick it away. And the speedy returner, a big gain on that one. Coverage team barely able to stop it. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space. And a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
They finally bring him down with the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Texas A&M has moved into the red zone now. It's an option look. Pitch away to the back. Brought down quickly after the pitch. The defense reading that option very well. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Looking to pass. It's McMillan. Throws to the tight end. And it falls incomplete.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disaster.
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation.